take on the world. We're gonna take on the world. Standing tall, we gotta make it our own. No waiting around. Winners would never look down. No one can stop us, we got it. The future is right in our hands. Give it 100%. We gonna take on the world. Yeah, we gotta move. Speaking the truth. Yeah, paying our dues. We making the news. Yeah, we hitting the roof. No, we don't wanna lose. Climbing and shaking the walls. We gotta break all the rules.
All right, we have made it to another podcast, folks. Welcome back to the Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast.
Damn.
I am your host, James Gill. Got my sidekick, my co-host.
I'm always a sidekick.
Sorry, brother.
Jesus.
And my
Always
co-host,
Robin in the situation.
I know.
my co-host, Joe Hill. Thanks, Joe, for showing up again.
Always for you.
We haven't seen each other for a while, brother.
I know, it's been a while.
All right. Well, tonight, folks, we have a special guest tonight. One of the voices on radio in the area, from the BROC and Hunter radio station.
It's Brock and Hunter.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah, it's Brock in capitals, and then my name's like underneath it, like lowercase.
It is actually. It's
It
Brock and Hunter.
He's one of the best area DJs in the area for us. Let's bring Hunter.
Hey, I mean, I've been doing it for a while, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, welcome,
Hey,
Hunter.
by the way, hell of an intro.
I
Hell of
tried,
an
I
intro.
tried.
For real though.
That's right, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him
See,
a little applause.
This guy's got
His old air
He's got the
horn.
horns. This guy said. I know we were talking earlier. We use the same board, so actually since COVID, I'm still in the basement,
Yeah.
which is awesome. You know, if I go back,
That'd be a cool
bring COVID back. You know, I want to go back.
basement show. The
Go
basement
back
show.
underground.
It was kind of one nice thing about it, you know.
Hunter Underground.
Yeah, but so I've been doing it from the basement since COVID, and they just kind of gave me that board. I'm looking over there. I'm like, damn, I use that
You're
every
lucky.
morning.
Wait a
They
minute.
gave you that
They
board.
gave
I had
you
to
that board?
buy
Yeah.
buy this thing. This
Yeah.
thing is.
You got a lot nicer sound effects on yours.
Oh yeah, I put some stuff on there over time. I still don't know where the buttons are half the time though.
So they don't label them.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you kind of
But
got to
it's
watch your
labeled on
computers.
top.
You
It's
start having
labeled
to
on
look up-
top.
And my
Come
eyes are going
on.
bad, so I
Oh,
have to
you
look
got
up here.
that. See, I
And
don't
like,
that setup.
is that the
Don't
right
give him
one?
credit.
No, I'll give him a shot.
I'll drink up my soup cup.
Yeah, I'm about that damn cup.
Leave my cup alone.
I don't understand why you brought a
Yeah.
styrofoam cup to drink out of.
Yeah, you guys had left.
Yeah.
Or you just like drinking out of soup cups?
Hey, they didn't have anything. Shout out to Roosters. Didn't have-
Shout out to-
Oh yeah, right down the road.
yeah.
So Hunter, what's been going on, brother?
How much, man? Probably look like a tomato. I was golfing today
Yeah.
all day, and it was like 900 degrees.
Yeah, it was
You don't
hot
look
out.
like
it was
me.
hot,
hot
man.
all
It was
week.
hot.
You don't look
all
like
week.
me. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm naturally like this color.
Yeah.
You're not this.
You gotta stay out
You're
of the
not
sun.
this. Yeah.
Hey, I'm right there with you, man. So, yeah, good, man. Everything's good. Just busy. It's busy season,
Yeah.
you know, locally. I think this is when everybody starts buckling down. We should be relaxing. We got a nice beach, which is awesome. But, you know, when everybody comes into town, you know, you got to make your money. So,
Yeah. This is the best
Yeah.
time to make money. It's the tourist season, the FIPS.
all right.
I hate getting behind them
Hey,
during the
Hey, be
driving.
careful. Don't get pissed.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They'll get mad at you for saying that shit.
Really?
My boss at the radio, he's originally from Chicago. We used
Oh.
to say that on the air all the time. One time he walks into the office, he's like, "Hey guys, no more FIP talk." Like, what? Why not? I'm like, "Oh, he's from Chicago."
Yeah, but the funny thing is for all these people out there, this is probably the busiest season for you because
Yeah.
you're doing weddings,
Yeah.
you're doing everything else
Mhm.
on top of your morning show.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's got to be the busy season.
busy schedule. So kind of my schedule in a nutshell. I get up probably like 5:20 in the morning and during the weekdays.
Is that why you asked me what time we get done with it?
Yeah, I was like, what time we doing? So like 5:20 during the weekdays, I'm up, which is nice though because I get done early, which allows me to golf a lot.
Yeah,
You probably,
yeah,
if you
there
guys
you go.
listen to the show at all, we talk about that a lot. But other job through the weekends is DJing weddings, and actually, it's kind of how we met.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, at the bar.
Yeah,
Originally,
DJ,
I used to DJ at the bar while
This is where the old air horn.
Once again, still
DJ.
messed up.
Yeah.
Once again, still messed up.
yeah. When did that start? When did we start doing the horn?
I have no idea, but that
2000s.
that was
2000s.
Yeah, it's
2000?
2000. That's when I was DJing. That's when we had all the sound effects.
Mhm.
2000.
Air horn.
Yes. Yes. Tell me.
Yeah, it's probably the era when they went from like turntables to computers
Yeah.
to
Hey,
digital turntables.
I was turntables,
Yeah.
then CDs.
See that? Respect.
Now music. Now off the laptop. None of that. I can't do that anymore. It's not.
I couldn't
No more-
imagine lugging crates.
Crates of
Crates.
Yeah,
vinyl.
like I gotta back to the car and grab another crate of
Another
records.
milk crate.
Like,
A milk crate.
Yeah.
Carrying it up.
How many milk crates did you have?
5.
5, just filled with albums,
Yes.
sample from.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 big giant turntables.
yeah, I couldn't
A
imagine.
lot of work.
So what happens? You get down to like 15 seconds in the song, and you're like, I don't have it. I don't know what to play. Gotta look back in the crates.
Yep. Yeah,
Start thumbing through that. You know.
Just grab something. Just grab it.
Yeah.
Shit, right here. Bam.
Yeah.
First
Was it
thing.
that easy?
No.
Did you know where everything was?
Hell, you had it to. It's
Okay,
nothing
then a little
like it.
coordination. All right.
And then you had to mix it in perfectly.
Oh, that sounds tough, man. I
It's not
wouldn't.
like how they DJing now. It's totally
Yeah,
different.
It's
totally different.
Totally different.
Compare it as far as how different it is.
How different?
Yeah, let's give
I'll
me
just say one word: wait.
to the
This. We didn't have all these nice buttons. We could-
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I got
There
it
you go.
that time.
Yeah, you
Scared
got
you, didn't it?
I thought you were messing.
So we didn't have you didn't have the buttons. You
No.
didn't have all the
You
cues
didn't
or
have
whatever.
the keys, you didn't have the buttons. I mean, you had the buttons, but you had to switch over back and forth, back and forth, back and forth every
Mhm.
single time.
Be
get-
juggling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough.
2
It was tough.
turntables, a mixer, and a microphone.
So how long have
That's-
you? How
I know
long did
that's
you
a
do this?
song,
man?
right?
Where did you start?
I started honestly. My first DJ gig outside of weddings was locally at the Getaway, and I was working for the radio station, and they were like, "Hey, we need a
Mr.
hey,
Ackerman.
DJ. We need a DJ." I'm like, I have a laptop. I got a laptop. You know, I you got to start somewhere. You know, I look back and where you start, it's just like, wow.
I did
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So that's where it started, probably 2000, late 5, 6.
Yeah.
And so from there, my sister and her husband DJ'd weddings. And so I was doing bars for a little bit, and they were like, "Hey, we got like bookings and we need people to DJ. You want to try it?" I was young. I was
Yeah.
motivated. Let's go.
How old
Let's
were
try
you?
it. Let's try it out.
How old were you back then when you first started?
When I
off?
first started at the
Yeah.
Getaway?
No.
Okay, should I disclose it? 19.
Dude, I was 16 when I started.
Damn, dude.
Got your beat.
16? You're going back to school? What are you, DJ until 2?
Yeah. Thursday
Getting
night.
up?
Thursday night. Ladies' night. DJing at 16 years old.
Wow.
Then going to school the next day. with-
16.
With $200 in my pocket.
Easy money.
Oh,
Yeah, though.
oh,
At 16.
At
That's
16.
that's
Is
bad.
that when you had hair?
Yeah, that's when I had hair though.
Yeah.
That's when I had hair and down to here. Yeah.
What? Hold on.
You
What?
gotta see
Down
that-
to your
see
shoulders?
that picture.
Yeah. I have pictures. I'll bring them to the bar to you.
Man,
I don't have shit.
you started breakdancing, spinning on your head too much.
now I look like Jason Lee.
Oh yeah, Jason Lee. That was in the
Yeah.
beginning. So bringing up Jason Lee, that's where kind of the transition of doing weddings and then really doing like morning radio happened, and that was the first morning show was with Jason Lee.
You were 16 when you did the radio
No,
station?
no. This is way after. This is well, I was still young. I was like 20. I was 20.
You're 20 when you
I was
started
20.
working at the radio station?
I was
How old are you
20.
now?
38. Gonna be 39 in August.
Wow, you've been doing it that long at the
Yeah,
radio
man.
station?
Yeah, long time.
I do it impressive.
You
Good for you. Good, no, good
Radio,
for you.
radio's a beast of its own, man.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really
good
is.
for you.
Podcasts, I'm gonna be honest, we do podcasts, but we don't. You guys, you do an extensive podcast. You do it longer. We'll talk 30 minutes at a time now, sometimes in the
Yeah.
morning, but that's long for radio. And it's our boss. He's wanting us to talk more. Usually it's quick, quick get in, get out, song in, out.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat doing it more of a podcast style. And so honestly, this is kind of the first like sit down podcast that I've like really done. That's like
Well, thank you for joining us. man.
directly like podcast.
I know
style.
we talked
So-
about it for a while to get you on here, and I've been putting it back on the back burner. And
Like, busy season, man.
yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I can't say I've been really busy, but I'm just busy enough. My mind's been busy,
There you go.
and I haven't been able to put that foot forward and get you going. But it's
Yeah.
it's summer out. It's time to go, man.
yeah,
Time to
absolutely.
go. What are you laughing about?
Something in that soup.
Fucking
Yeah.
excuses. Fucking excuses. I don't care. I had to kick your in your ass to do this shit.
Oh, Joe, you've been busy too. I've been waiting for you too.
I know you have.
Not
I ran
bowling.
into
I know.
Joe at work the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
asked, I said, hey, we need to get you back. We need to get you on. And that's when I
Yeah.
text you the same day I saw him and went from there.
Yeah, right
And
there.
I
I guess
pushed
that
you, pushed
that motivated me too. So
I pushed you.
Nice.
I got right on the horn.
Hey, thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Hey, no problem, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to say that yet, so I appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you for, like I said, once again,
Cool.
thank you for joining.
But I'm kind of curious with the whole radio show, your first show on the radio
Mhm.
at 20 years old.
Mhm.
You're what? You're straight out of high school.
Pretty much.
Pretty much straight out of high school and
Yeah.
everything else. What was your first show like? Were you nervous?
Oh,
Were you like,
dude.
oh shit,
Oh.
I hope I don't.
You know what, man? Like there's still, I even treat weddings like this. There still should be a nerve factor to it. A little bit at least.
If
I
there's
mean,
no
at least
nerve,
you
yeah.
have the consciousness of like thinking, hey, there's still people listening to
Yeah.
this. Even though we're in a room, which is kind of weird. You're in a room and you're talking through a thing and it goes through a cord and
Well,
then
I
everybody can
understand
hear it once you
that.
start thinking about it, but like the nerve factor should always kind of be there a little bit, I feel. But first time, I couldn't tell you. I mean,
Especially
I
getting
probably
up in the morning.
stuttered. You don't know what to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
You kind of mimic what other people do. You can. It's
Till you find your
your
own
first show was
little
with-
niche.
exactly.
Right.
And your first show was with Jason.
Yeah. So no, my first show was actually a weekend show.
A weekend
So
show.
I was on. I couldn't tell you the time. 10 to 3 or something on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
So you start on the weekend.
They get you on the weekend shift where
Yeah.
no one listens to you.
Right, you
and
gotta get trained. You gotta learn the ropes.
Who's this
and-
kid? I don't know who this kid is.
And honestly, to back it up a little bit, this is kind of weird how I got into it. I was driving around one day looking for a job. I think my dad was like, "Dude, you need a job. What are you doing?" I was working for my dad. You're not working for your dad. You're just hanging out. Just like you would be at the house. So he's like, "You gotta go do something. You gotta figure it out." So I was going to LMC at the time, kind of. Halfway.
It's LMC. It's last Michigan.
So driving past the radio station going to LMC, I'm like, it's kind of something that kind of looks kind of cool. I did like a weird stand-up bit at the variety show in high school. So I kind of had like a thing, like confidence there of like, at least I can get in front of people and try to do it, And so I stopped in and they were like, hey, I knew a guy, Phil McDonald.
oh yeah, good.
Yeah, big
Shout out
name
to
in
Phil.
the area.
Dude,
Great guy.
He's an
Yeah.
awesome dude.
And hats off, Phil. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
He's really the one that started it all. He's like, yeah, come on in. Let's record a CD. Recorded a CD a week later. WRIGHT called. And they're like, hey, Shelly Morgan. She was like, I like the way you sound. I'll do weekends. I'm like, absolutely. Let's do it. And so that's where the seed was planted. And,
Wow.
Now,
what year is it?
Didn't you have
No,
a
that's what
some
I'm
kind of
saying.
commy background? Didn't you do stand up for me?
I
dabble
mean,
in
so
it?
no, I don't. Nah.
You're
So
putting him on
the
spot.
variety show thing I did was like a buddy and I did a stand-up bit. He did one, I did one, and he did like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And I took like a couple bits from other comedians. So it wasn't my own.
Right.
So I was just kind of mimicking a high school variety show. It probably would have been pretty bad if I came up with my own stuff back then, but it was just kind of, being in the presence of doing it and being on stage and the stage presence and just kind of experiencing that gave me a little bit of confidence. Like,
Kind of cool though.
Yeah, I tell you what,
Still.
thinking about doing that, going back and doing it again. It's a different thing being on stage and making people laugh rather than being on the radio or doing a
Well, you
podcast.
can't see them.
Yeah, it's when people are in front of you.
Yeah.
And from what I remember and doing it, I did a couple more things after that, but you just fall into it, just like a job, any other job.
I remember my first time I did comedy stand up twice. The first time I did pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good, but the second time,
Are you talking about down as ours?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
bombed.
Yeah.
It was so nerve wracking being on that stage with all the lights in your face and people.
It gets hot,
And then
man.
some lady screams out, "Say something funny!" I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh,
thanks.
God."
Right. I was waiting for that.
Dude, that
Yeah,
was me.
Appreciate
exactly.
that, lady.
Dude, that was me.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Get a high voice back there.
Say something funny.
Right.
I mean, the nerve, and nerve value, man. Just
Absolutely.
learning how to do it, and
Yeah.
then when somebody puts that in front of you and you don't know what to say,
Mhm.
please get me off the stage. Please give me
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
stage fright.
nerve-wracking, dude.
I mean, what do they say? Like, it's like the number one fear. People would rather be,
Yeah.
in front talking about the funeral, or be in the coffin rather than being, talking about the funeral.
I don't know. People make fun of me all the time. I just don't care.
Oh man.
Hey, that's
Shit. Look at me. I'm funny as hell right here.
That's good for you, man. But like I said, that standing in
Yeah.
front of people trying to make them laugh,
Yeah, it's tough.
and then your first joke that you think is going to be like the one.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I never
Man.
did weddings. After my first wedding, I did like maybe 15 weddings in my life. After that last one, I start looking at the last names. I can't pronounce this.
Yeah,
I can't pronounce half these names that you're in the wedding. I can't do it. That's why I don't do weddings.
Weddings are a
I can't.
beast of their own.
I
It's
can
a full
play
day.
music. I can play music, but I need a mic guy. I need a guy that talks on the mic.
Yeah.
You're not the one to talk to me. You don't like talking on the mic?
I love talking on the mic, but I can't pronounce names.
Yeah, you want to get those right too.
Sound it out.
It still doesn't work.
Right.
Smart ass.
There are I can vouch for there are some where I'm like, hey, we need to get together and we need to go through these pronunciations.
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean-
gotta make sure because it's looking at the list. What?
Yeah.
What's your last name? There's like a Z and a Y. What?
The
Weddings
Q. Where the hell did the Q come from? Oh my god, I gotta pronounce that. Yeah, you just gotta do it.
Weddings are a beast of their own though. And I'm getting
Good
ready
money,
for that.
though.
I already got a
Good
few under
money,
my
though.
belt this year, and it's gonna get real busy.
Oh, I
So.
can imagine.
Yeah, it's a full day, man. It's a full day, and actually the day before prep, getting everything together. You're kind of the wedding coordinator too, because
You are,
everybody
you are.
comes to you because you're kind of the center of everything. You know, you got the mic, you got any announcement comes to you, obviously. So everybody's kind of asking you.
Oh.
It really is. It's a beast of its own, man.
Oh.
Have you ever bartended weddings?
Yeah, I have.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah.
have. It actually is pretty easy to bartend
Bartending's
weddings.
easy.
Bartending weddings is much easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to, I don't know, put everything in. Well, you have to be prepared, of course,
All right.
and know what you're going to serve. But just I did for friends, and that was the easiest
Yeah,
money
for
I've
friends
ever
it's a little
made.
different.
Yeah.
You know.
But if an organized wedding, if like for
Yeah.
a business, no, I never.
Yeah, you
done
get that mom coming in from Chicago who's
Well,
just
We
on
want
fire.
this and this
For
and
him.
this.
They only got gin, vodka, or whiskey. So you got three things,
Yeah.
and you just gotta mix it. Boom, 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 boom.
Pour it up.
Well,
Come on, wine. There you go.
Oh.
yeah,
I
guess
could
it's-
bartend.
No, it's not that. I mean, a lot of people put a lot into their weddings. They bring different. It's
Yeah,
easy
now-
pours. It's
now
common
it's-
sense.
Mm.
The common sense drinks.
You calling me old?
Well,
Now it's more
I'm old,
fancy
too.
weddings.
I'm just saying.
What is it? Fancy weddings now? You're
No,
making
I'm-
martinis.
I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
Just simple weddings, man. Look, common sense drinks, like Jack and Coke,
Yeah.
rum and Coke, whatever.
That's it.
You throwing them around like Tom?
No, I wish I could. But that was plastic cups.
Dude, I've seen him light bars on fire. I love Tom, man. Tom's the greatest. But there's a few times where I'm like, dude, I think we gotta go. Dude.
Yeah, this place is gonna burn
Oh
down.
my god, he should did that. He did that down at Czar's one time.
Yeah, he
I
did
love
that.
it.
He
I
did that
think
one
he's
time
great.
where his hair caught on fire.
Damn, really?
I'm like, dude,
What?
you can't do that. You suck at this.
Maybe that why he slicks it
Yeah,
back
yeah.
now. Right?
No.
I'm like, you suck at this, man.
Yeah.
The twist.
Lighting things on fire.
Well, no, he
man.
reminds me of Back to the Future, George McFly.
Yeah. Dude, yes.
Ah,
George McFly.
You know what he looks like to
I
me?
never thought about that. one.
What's his name?
Shit.
He played Scarecrow and Batman.
The dude in the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
You know the
um,
guy's name?
The guy
Yeah.
from Oppenheimer, the Oppenheimer
Yeah,
movie.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Sicilian
Want to look that up?
Cillian
Sam?
Murphy? I think
I
it's
think
Cillian,
it's yeah.
Cillian,
that's it.
Cillian Murphy or
I
something.
think that's it.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I
I
know
know
what
every
you guys.
time I'm like, you're
I
that
know what you
dude.
guys talking about though. I know what you guys are talking
Yeah.
about. The Scarecrow.
He kind of does.
He does that.
He
I
Does
does
a little bit.
have
Never thought
a.
about it. Hey, shout out to Tom. Hey,
He doesn't. He won't. He'll be upset with me when we talk about him like this.
Talking trash. on the
Oh,
podcast.
you're haters.
I just wish
From
I had
the-
his hair.
Hey, back to the DJing thing real quick. I got a question for you. As a bartender, bartending weddings, do you get pissed when they call last call?
No, actually, I don't.
So you like it when they call
Yeah,
last
yeah.
He
call?
likes last call. That means I
It
can go
goes-
home early.
Yeah.
This goes back and forth every weekend. It's like call last call. No, don't call last call.
Well, it depends if you made money or not.
All right.
If you made I mean, look, sometimes I look at the jar and like, man, okay,
Yeah,
I
let's
made a
get
lot
it
of
up.
money.
For weddings
I
or
want to count
stack
this.
that up a little.
Yeah.
bit.
Wait a minute, are you talking about weddings or at the bar?
Weddings.
Oh,
For
you're talking about
weddings.
weddings.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
weddings.
what-
All right.
Yeah. So with that being said, sometimes it all depends. I guess it all depends on if you make money or not.
Right.
But if the people are getting a little crazy and
Yeah,
standing on
right.
tables and
See, I think the idea is like, don't call last call. We don't want to pile the bar and everybody get trashed right before they leave and drive, which
Yeah.
I understand, which
Yeah.
I get that. But it's like, man, come on, you need to make the bartender some money.
but nowadays these the bartenders have to do the TAMS thing where
Yeah, right,
they have to be safe.
Mhm.
They had to be certified now.
Yeah, you have to be certified
Yeah,
now.
they had
Yeah.
to be tip trained.
Yeah, right.
And back
That's
in
a
the
sad
days,
thing.
you didn't have to do
No.
that. You didn't have to do that at all.
Shit, that's when the bartending was fun. That's when you did shots with the people.
Yeah. Right.
You want one? I'll make one for you.
You know what? Another thing about weddings? No more garter toss, bouquet toss.
Really?
I haven't done one in probably the beginning of last year. Did a lot of weddings last year. It's wild how the trend is changing.
It is.
You know, it's getting more simple, and people are just kind of getting to the point. They want to
They
get
don't
in
do
and
that
out.
anymore.
People don't. I don't think guys. They don't
Never
want
really
to get
thought about
married
it.
anymore.
Sometimes,
don't want to get married.
so
No, seriously, think about it.
you know,
Some people just like don't want to get married anymore.
I don't know.
they're looking at it as a piece of paper.
It is
Yeah.
just a piece of
You
paper.
know, and honestly, if you look, what's the divorce rate?
Oh, 50%.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
social media and everything around
Yeah.
you nowadays. I mean, I can understand it.
Would you
Almost,
want to get into something that you know is
Yeah.
50% chance of you failing?
but, you know,
That's scary.
what's the old Bill Burr bit?
But what's
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
50% chance do you make it?
All right.
The old Bill
Come
Burr bit
on.
was a perfect example. He was like,
Yeah, the
like-
parachute didn't open
Yeah,
half the
yeah,
time.
exactly.
Would you jump out of it?
I don't know. I guess I'm
I
a
wouldn't know. That's
hopeless
so
romantic
scary,
on this
right?
one. I wish
well,
I
don't
wish
get
I
me wrong,
made-
man. There is some beauty
I am
in it.
divorced.
In the institution of marriage. There's some beauty in it, yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people just they
Mhm.
want half.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
They
I'll give
want
that.
something out of it.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I want my half my
Somebody was telling me something
shit.
about.
That's my shit.
I just took a trip to Chicago last night to see the Cubs play, and my
Nice.
buddy was telling me that his wife still has insurance policy on him. His ex-wife,
Damn, really?
$800,000.
Ah,
Ooh,
Jesus.
he's worth more than I am. Damn.
Yeah, $800,000.
I'm 750.
Wow.
She still gets paid if he dies.
So is mine.
Wow.
So is mine.
So
hate
what's
to
the
say
other end of that?
I-
Is he then getting?
So is mine.
He doesn't. I don't think he gets anything. And it's
Uh,
illegal. It's
No,
illegal.
he doesn't get anything. He's dead.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, right. She dies. He's got to have. Yeah, I guess you're right.
It goes to
Wow,
the kids.
she's
It goes to
still-
kids and
I-
the ex-wife. I still have mine. My ex-wife's still on mine.
Sometimes, man. Hey, I'll tell you a story. Wedding story.
I'm
I got
ready.
plenty of shit. I got plenty of wedding
Do
stories.
tell, do
I
tell.
really do. Actually, the first wedding I was talking about that I did at 19 years old. This is crazy.
Actually, yeah.
The bride. So there's a spot between the ceremony and the reception where they go take pictures.
Yeah.
Usually there's a limo involved or something. Somebody's taking them everywhere. The bride got smashed between the ceremony and the reception,
That's
and
fast.
literally passed out in the limo. Passed out, gone.
Wait, before the
But-
wedding? I mean, before the
this
reception?
is after the ceremony, so they're already married. They're about to get introduced into the reception.
Oh, so they haven't made it to the reception
They
yet.
haven't done the first dance. They haven't done anything.
Well, taking pictures that could be a long
I
time.
guess.
An
Well,
hour, maybe
smashing
2 hours.
vodka or
Oh,
whatever they were
man.
doing. So she's out. I mean, they couldn't get her up. Done. But listen to this. We go in. She's got a twin sister, an identical twin sister. Identical.
Oh, they didn't.
Identical.
They
I
didn't
mean, I'm
switch
telling
her,
you,
did
put her
they?
there and the other one there. You're like, I had no idea.
Oh,
Who
they
was
didn't
who.
switch her.
So they
did
put-
Identical. So they did the
That's what I was
pictures.
thinking.
The pictures, first dance, bouquet toss, garter toss, even. He went under her sister's dress. This is for real. And it with her passed out, the bride passed
just-
out in the limo.
I just pictured Adam Sandler movie right there.
It's
This is
unbelievable.
my sister. I didn't know that was your sister.
Right. You couldn't tell, but the dress was a different color.
Yeah.
The dress wasn't white. It was like maroon. So 10:30 rolls around. And wedding ends at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
She stumbles in. The bride. Smoking a cig. This is a place where you can't smoke cigs inside. You know, and everybody's just like, what is going on? This is the wildest wedding ever.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to be at that wedding. That sounds fun.
That's
I mean, it
nuts.
was comical. They were laughing about
That
it
is
for sure.
nuts. That's something you definitely laugh about for
Yeah.
years down the road.
But how do you? But still, now till this day, if they're still married, I hope they are.
I think they
But-
are. I think I know
but
this. Yeah, they are.
I hope they are. But my thing is on them. How do you tell? How was your wedding? I don't remember. I was in the limo.
Check out the video. You know,
I mean, how do you? That's the best time of your life, right
Get
there
all
for
the
women.
videos and everything.
For
and-
any lady, that is the best time of their life. That's their dream wedding right there in the
Mhm.
reception, and they picked it down to the everything.
Can't
And
have
you
the
pass
alcohol.
out in the limo.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, my wedding when I was married, I had another 30, 40 minutes on mine because I was watching the Notre Dame game at the bar.
Yeah.
that's even.
Hold
that, is that
I said, I'm not doing anything until I see the end of this game because
Yeah.
I had tickets to that game. And I didn't go.
It's like in the middle of August, people are sweating outside waiting for it.
No, that's when Notre Dame.
you never
that's when
plan your
Michigan-
wedding
no,
around the football game.
That's
that
when
you wanna
Michigan
watch.
State. That's when Michigan State spiked their flag in the
I
middle
was
of
at
Notre
the
Dame
game.
field.
Oh, yeah, I remember
I was
that.
at
And
the
people are coming up to me and says, I'm very sorry. And I'm happy, but I'm very sorry. I said, what are you happy about? That you're getting married, but I'm very sorry that your team lost. I said, yeah, I am too.
Why
Thanks.
would you plan your wedding around the football
You know,
game?
when you plan this shit like a year in advance, you don't know anybody's schedule.
You know the
I got a lot of questions around
You
planning
don't-
around weddings.
I know.
don't
You
plan
don't
it.
know anybody's schedule then.
you don't plan it during football season.
Trust me.
I've done weddings at barns, no AC, middle of August. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, you're talking about
What are
Blue
you
Bed Bar?
doing?
The
It's,
Blue
it's
Dress Barn?
190 in here, like, and they can't do anything about it. They'll bring the fans out, but was just blowing more hot air
Wait.
on everybody.
Are you talking about
It's
the one?
worst.
You want the ones on Territorial, the Blue Barn?
Oh, yeah, some of those.
Some of those were hot.
Some,
Sometimes.
yes, I think that
Blue Dress Barn.
pretty much
I
every
love your Blue Dress Barn.
barn venue now has fixed that.
Yeah, they have.
And they all have Wi-Fi now,
Yeah.
which took
But-
forever for some reason. I'm like, guys, you gotta have Wi-Fi.
That place did
Yeah,
not have
yeah.
that place did not have air the last time I was
Yeah.
there, and they're blowing these big old giant cattle fans, and you're in a barn
Yeah.
that they put in and made it into a
A pole barn.
Yeah.
Oh, all that metal.
Why is nobody
sun.
dancing? Well, I'll tell you why. 'Cause
Sun
they're gonna
on it.
die
Why
if
is
they
everybody
do.
outside in the cold air?
Cooking inside the barn.
Right. Some guy with his shirt off, laying on the cold cement.
Yeah, like, you guys get the
Feels good.
cummerbunds laying all over the place.
Damn, dude.
So I actually just thought of this question about your DJing at the radio.
Yeah, yeah.
So how does it feel to have restrictions though? From going
Oh.
from a DJ doing DJ bars
Yep.
to going to now to the radio where you had free will.
Mm,
You don't have free will because of all the
yeah, yeah.
stuff you had to go by with the radio.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
How's that?
You get in trouble
How's
for
that-
saying certain words.
Yeah, how's that translate back and forth? Where you, how do you all of a sudden you're just chit chatting like we're doing, and all of a sudden you just can't drop any word out there?
Right, right. You know, that's a good question, man. I always kind of explained it as like it's a weird filter. Like I know there's a microphone in front of my face.
Yeah.
Like it's here. It's always here. And I've done it for so long to where it's definitely I wouldn't even say it's a switch. It just happens, you
Yeah.
know? Like if we were on air right now and I knew I couldn't swear and we went to a podcast and it was available,
Yeah,
I would maybe do it once in a while, but I don't swear
you still
outside.
can't do it. Yeah,
I don't swear just, you know, as a person outside of anything really, you know. My partner in the morning, on the other hand, is different situation. Brock, you get him outside of a microphone that's on air. You'll learn a few things. I have him over to my parents' house, and my dad's cool. My dad's a great dude. I love my dad to death. But you know, military guy, you know, which military guys swear, but he's more like a Christian, you know, he you know, church, you know, but he's cool. He's a good guy, you know. And you get Brock around, and I'm like, damn, dude, you gotta just tone it down a little bit, you know, like read the room a little bit, you know. I love it though, and you know, honestly, my dad loves it because he's like that. That's a real guy. He's not changing for me. He's not. My dad loves every bit about it. But as far as your question goes, it's kind of a weird filter. It's just like microphones in front of the face. Read the room, kind of know, you know. And you go to like bars, like DJing like bars are a lot different than weddings. Obviously, a wedding is more,
Proper.
proper.
Yeah.
It's more,
Ish,
you gotta. We're bars, you can play different music. I can play more clubby music. I can play more whatever I want. Honestly, it's getting like that in weddings more often. But you do have your older crowd too. You got to please. You got to make sure everybody's happy. But as far as like the language barrier, or not the barrier, but the language and swearing on air compared to my other jobs, it's all here. It just happens. It's weird.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
like that.
So did you have any like any educational background just going into this?
So I was a year into, like I was saying earlier, LMC, and I was going for communications.
Yeah.
And which is just kind of basic, honestly. I didn't know what I was doing. To be completely honest, just going to college
Wait a
because
minute,
that's
you
what
went for-
everybody did.
You went for communication.
Yeah, communications.
Yeah, LMC.
At LMC,
Yeah.
right? The most basic, probably
you.
like
Yeah.
intro college thing you can do. So I was like a year into that where I was like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know, college is for me, And that's when I did that radio thing, and it kind of just transitioned. It was kind of cool. I got lucky. Honestly, I got lucky.
I would
I
say
like it.
I don't know if it's luck. I would say it was faith.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of that.
I would say
maybe.
faith because things
You
happen
gotta
for
follow
things
through
happen
with
for
it.
a fucking reason. I'm sorry. Things
No,
done.
it's true, man. And honestly, I've been through many shows. I mean, there's been ups and downs, and things change, and you get used to doing a show with somebody, and all of a sudden things change. Everybody has their own lives and move, and kind of learn through that process. And it's just it's fun. I still love it. I still love doing it every day. I really do.
That's something you always have to look forward to. A job that you love going to do.
You know what? The freelance about the job too. And I got to give props to, my bosses, Bill, Dave, Paul, everybody, at the radio station, letting us do some of the things we do. There are lines that I call it the South Park effect. Yeah. So in the beginning, when we would start doing risque things, people would send emails, people would call, and people would complain. But the more you do it, the more people get used to it, the more they expect it. So like when South Park first came out, they were just doing risque things all the time. Everybody's like, damn.
Whoa.
Right. But now it's like they can do anything they want.
Yeah.
Literally anything they want. So it's just, yeah. I don't know what the original question was, but
he asked it. I didn't.
Oh, I was scooting about school behind it.
You
went to school, yeah.
For sure.
I didn't ask it. He did.
There wasn't much schooling behind it. It was kind of like, here's the microphone. Let's rip
well, you
it.
got
Let's
a knack
go.
for it anyway.
You did get lucky though.
Yeah, maybe.
I say
Gift
it's
of gab.
lucky, faith, whatever you want to call it. It worked out for you. You're at where you're at now. It's making you happy. You're having a hell of a good time.
Man. It really is.
And that's all that matters to you.
There's a lot of cool
and
things.
That's all that matters to anybody.
Come with it. Right now we're syndicated in Madison, Wisconsin, which is really cool.
But that's where it's based.
Syndicated in South Bend, so it's kind of spreading west a little bit, which is neat.
Going regional.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you're in the South Bend area, huh?
We did a show 94.7, I think, or something like that. But it was we were too risque for it.
So you're competing with the Bear, with your old companion?
No, because that was more of like a classic rock. The Bear is more like hard rock.
Yeah, actually it is.
Which Jason Lee and Cluck do now. And that's who I started my first morning show was with Jason.
Jason is a great guy.
Yeah, he is, man.
Yeah, he is. I see him time to time. And
Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
He's listening.
I know.
I miss calling him Mr. Burns.
That's the funniest thing. He always made fun of himself. He thought he looked like Mr. Burns from.
Well, did he?
Yeah.
On his old show before that, they called him Bones.
Yeah. He is a great guy. I mean, but
Smithers.
with all those people on that show and the show that you had before with Jason Lee and Hunter, why are you always last?
That's just kind of my role, man.
I know.
It's like Beavis and Butthead, dude.
So I shouldn't feel bad when he calls me a sidekick. It's
No,
hey,
you're part of it.
Assume the role, man.
I know. I guess. Yeah. I guess I should go with that.
You always call me sidekick.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
That's the only first thing that comes to mind, though, man.
I know.
I'm a Robin.
You had to go there on that one.
Oh man.
So at least your name's not small on a hat. I always complain about that. I always wear the hat in the stream in the morning. I can't see it, man. Come on. Damn it.
He should will come one day and have a big old hat that says Hunter and Brock.
We made him put a Lions hat on one time.
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
He's
Yeah.
a Green Bay fan. You're a
He's a
Bears
Green
fan.
Bay.
Yeah, Bears fan.
Bears
yeah.
fan. What about you?
Bears.
Bears. All right.
If I
There
do
we
for
go.
anybody, it would be Bears.
I'm a fan of. I'm
My
gonna get a shirt
fantasy.
that says NFL.
My fantasy
Just
team.
People hate that.
My
Just
fantasy
the
team.
NFL.
The NFL. I'm a fair weather fan. I like good games and I like following players.
I do too.
I did a lot of heckling Lions fans last year. It was
Mhm.
it was actually it was fun
Why?
because
They did
why?
better than the Bears.
Well, I know that. Maybe I was a little jealous. I don't know. But
Hater.
I
but
should. I mean,
no,
yeah, that's the rivalry part of it, man.
here's
Yeah.
no. Here's the thing. When I'm at work and there's a ton of Lions fans
I'll
around,
give you that. Yeah.
I have to stir the pot
Yeah.
just to get. I mean,
Stir
I
the
think
pot
it
for
makes-
anything.
It makes, yeah, I do. I mean, it makes it a little more fun than the average game. Just sitting around, yay. I'm
Yeah.
playing
Right.
So say for
Make it
instance,
fun, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So it was. I think it was maybe the Chargers you guys were playing, and every time the Chargers, it was a really good game. They were going back and forth.
Mhm.
I rang the bell for the Chargers.
Oh
So-
shit. Yeah.
Oh, got all the Lions fans
Everybody looking around.
riled up.
Ring the bell.
Even Tom Jennings was like, "Don't
Jay!"
do that.
Right.
You're messing up our
Ding, ding,
money."
ding. Right. You need more cowbell.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
So they were like,
Ting,
ring the
ting.
bell when the Lions. I would never do it, and people were trying to come behind the bar and ring the bell because
Yeah.
I was just doing it. So
People are
much.
coming out of the bar.
Yeah.
I get yelled at for crossing a line.
Yeah, you
Does it
do.
ruin your
You
day?
just stand in one spot.
If you're working and the Bears are losing, does it ruin your day?
No, actually, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
it ruins a lot of other people's day.
Right.
Oh, they did this,
And that's
this
just not Bear. I'm talking
Only
about the whole
one game.
NFL. The days get ruined over the NFL. That's
Only
no
one
joke.
game. Only one game. It
I
pisses me off.
often just, label up as just a game,
Right.
and it
Right.
doesn't mean I'm mad. Am I upset?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't. I
Sure.
don't waste my time being upset about it.
Right.
Just keep going.
If they lose against Green Bay, I get.
Oh yeah, that.
Sorry.
Well,
That's the only game I get mad about.
yeah, people
the
at
only game I
home that
get
loves
mad
Green Bay, and I never hear the end of it either.
Dude, Green Bay. What? How do you guys feel about Green Bay?
They always
Bears
cheer.
fans hate Green Bay fans.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
time, big
Yeah,
time,
hell
big
yeah.
time.
Right?
I don't
with
like.
the passion.
I do like.
As long
the
as I've
stadium, though.
known, as far as being a Bears fan, as long as I've been a Bears fan, always hated Green Bay.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cheese.
Always.
I like cheese curds.
So in a consensus from everybody, like Bears fans, do you hate the Lions more or do you hate Green Bay more?
Green Bay. I mean,
Green
everybody
Bay?
hates Green
I
Bay.
like the
Everybody in the country.
Yeah, okay.
I like we
the Bears
not
hates it.
stutter. Green Bay.
Everybody hates Green Bay.
Yeah,
They-
Green Bay.
They don't want Green Bay to win at all.
This year, I think
Jesus.
we're gonna go. I think we're gonna beat Green Bay twice.
I even cheered for the Lions. I was like, yeah,
I'm
Right,
cheering.
right,
I know
yeah.
I'm cheering for the Lions because I want them to finally succeed in
Right.
life.
That's
good,
kind of a
man.
weird
Awesome.
they're going in the right
situation.
direction.
Ever since I watched Hard Knocks,
Yeah.
what was it?
Hard Knocks?
No, yeah,
Hard
yeah.
Knocks. Yeah,
That was last year, was it?
yeah, that was
Bears are
awesome.
this year.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
the Bears on this year.
Yep.
But yeah,
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be
I
a
would cheer
good
for the
one.
Lions. I mean, don't get me wrong, man.
They were in a situation where it was like they were so bad. They
Even
sucked
for
so
so
bad. They were
long,
such
so
a bag
long.
of shit for so long that you had to. Like I had a guy question on the radio one time. I'm like, guys, like if they get close, like if your team is not in it still and they're in it, like it's one of those teams like the Cubs. Like when the
Yes.
Cubs went to the World Series, like
Yeah.
you cheered
my God.
against the Cubs. Who are you? Like
You know how many people died that day when they won the World Series, though? Damn. They said, oh my God, they won.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember- Oh wow.
You know?
Yeah. It's a lot of people that wait for them to win. the
Waiting for them
championship.
to win.
You know?
Now people are waiting for the Lions to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? If they made the Super Bowl, I'll cheer for them.
No offense. I think they're
I
gonna.
would.
I think they're gonna win that division. I hate to say it against the Bears. Against the Bears, I think they're gonna win that division.
Bears had their number last year.
Real quick,
Man,
I know we can go like hours on this, but Caleb Williams, how do you guys feel about him? I mean, obviously you haven't seen even a snap.
This is the way I look at it. First of all, I'm a Bears fan first.
All right, there you go. I like that.
Then, if he's okay, I'll slowly warm up to him.
All right.
But first and
You-
foremost, I'm a Bears fan.
You think Bears fans warmed up to Justin too fast?
I don't think they should have picked him.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't think they should have picked him.
He showed signs of
Yeah,
brightness.
but
I was at that Notre Dame game when he threw 3 interceptions in a row.
Oh.
Almost that game.
We're
he-
getting
You talking about
this guy.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. I thought you were talking about Fields.
No, Caleb.
Yeah,
Caleb.
yeah.
Caleb threw
Williams.
3 interception that game.
So they
You-
showed you his weaknesses.
Hit the pressure of
Under
him
pressure,
getting
yeah.
the pressure of him. He just throwed it. Just boom
Yeah.
and interception.
Hmm.
I think he's gonna do the same thing in the pros.
I don't know, man. He's got some weapons. He didn't have an offensive line.
Well,
Didn't
You
have-
never know. You just nobody.
that first year he won the Heisman
Yeah.
was the best year he had. Then the hype about him.
Oh, the hype buildup in Oklahoma.
Yeah. No, the hype build up.
His freshman year.
Yeah.
He came in, took a starter's job.
That's true.
They were
yeah.
behind in Texas.
Who do you take place of? Rattler?
Yeah,
Rattler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's his name. But yeah, he took his place and then never gave it back.
But I say, for being a Bears fan, it's a great pick, but I don't think they should have taken him in the first round.
Right. Yeah,
I think they should take
interesting.
the wide receiver from Ohio State.
You really didn't leave him a choice getting rid of Justin, though, right?
No, they
should have
had
moved
to.
his
They
ass
had
to running
They
back.
had no quarterback. They had to.
They should have moved his ass to running back.
Once you got rid of Justin,
Man's unstoppable.
once they got rid of Justin Fields, it was a wrap. They were going to get a first.
I think
first pick.
Pittsburgh picked up a perfect person for going out and having him as a punt returner and
Seriously?
everything else. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be phenomenal at that position.
Yeah.
You know?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe a bum.
We got a few months.
Another
Yeah,
Ohio,
we got a
another
few
Ohio
months all
State
summer,
quarterback doing a wide receiver
Yeah, all
job.
summer.
Another Ohio State quarterback doing a wide
Speaking
receiver.
of sports, what do you guys think about this? About Caitlin Clark?
Oh
Is she-
man,
is she getting?
Dude, she's phenomenal.
She's good.
I-
She's really
oh,
good.
shit.
Yeah.
I forgot.
she's.
I have money on her.
She sucked in the beginning, right?
No,
didn't she
they-
suck
they
the
pressured
first
her.
couple
They-
games
they
or something?
pushed her.
I
They
mean, that's the
pushed her.
first few games,
hype.
though, opening games.
The hype.
I'm just.
I love.
Everything around it is wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. So we got prep in the morning at the radio, which every day you wake up and you get sports, you get like daily news, national news. It's all right there, click of a button. And it's been Caitlin Clark,
All the
Caitlin
time.
Clark,
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark. Even opening up browsers now, boom, Caitlin
No
Clark.
offense. They screwed her over on the USA team. I'm sorry.
So is she going? Is she
No.
playing? No,
No,
she's
she's
not.
playing for Canada.
I just saw a caption said she's playing now.
No, she can't play. How they gonna stop picking who they pick? Who they gonna drop?
Yeah,
I
I
feel bad
guess
for the
you're
girl
right.
that just dropped their ass. Then
I mean, is she good enough to play?
yes,
That's the question. She's
yes.
she's a good player. She's a good
Yeah.
player. I mean, she's fundamentally sound.
She's top 12
She
in the
can shoot the-
WNBA.
Yeah,
top 12.
I think she's in the top 12.
Really?
Top 12 in the WNBA. She just started.
Yeah.
That's I see
She's-
both sides.
She's gonna win the Rookie of the Year this
Oh
year.
yeah, with hands down, hands
This
down.
year,
I mean,
Rookie of
yeah.
the Year.
Be honest,
But
she can shoot, man.
she can
She
shoot.
but is she immensely tough for the WNBA? I mean,
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a beast.
and that's not saying a lot.
I mean, hey, they're testing her.
they're definitely tough.
They're
Oh,
putting
dude,
her through the ringer. Man. They're
Everybody's
testing her.
she's
everybody's
made of.
tossing her around. Look at that last one in Chicago where they kind of
Clotheslined her or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, they did it.
They've been putting
Did
her
you
on the
watch that?
ground. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
keep a close tab.
I
on it.
watched. I actually before I came here, I was watching the game.
I watched the highlights.
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
it
the
was on
highlights.
tonight.
It was
You're
on.
right.
It was on
Yeah,
7
absolutely.
o'clock. I was watching that game.
Forgot about that.
Chicago and
No, the Fever.
Fever. And,
Fever's on tonight.
Oh yeah,
Then they
Well,
play Friday.
they got what 32 nationally televised games or something
Yeah,
like that. Somewhere around
every
there.
game's televised.
Yeah, she's drawing a lot of people.
She's putting asses in the seat.
Yeah,
That's no joke.
That's the thing.
Oh,
right
that's one thing that
And you know what
Indiana's
that means?
loving it.
That means
Indiana's
more
loving
more
it.
of this.
They just
there. All
said that.
sold out games.
They said that
All the
today
games sold out.
was they want to see how Indiana went from last year to this year,
Right.
picking her up.
And she
picking her
got
up.
that
Oh,
big
night and
contract
day.
from Nike. That was what $24 million.
Hey,
And now
Really?
Gatorade.
So
She was
it's a
on the
little,
Gatorade.
so it's a
commercial.
little salt in the wound
Ah.
for all the WNBA players.
Now they
that
just
not getting
and
that.
Gatorade has
something.
her. They did that commercial
Oh, yeah.
every single time it went to break. That commercial popped out, and so our first base was her with Michael Jordan talking in the background.
So they're comparing her to Michael Jordan now.
I mean,
What
Michael
the
Jordan's
hell
in
is
the
going on?
background. Michael Jordan's
She's-
last. She's first. The first base you see is hers. Then Michael Jordan's
Uh-huh.
last.
Actually, I don't know if you guys can see the poster in the background, but that's Caitlin Clark last
yeah.
weekend.
Scratch that 3 off. and put
Right.
that 2
Making
on
it absolutely
Take
real.
some
2-2.
hair.
Oh, we need.
She's shooting Jays just like that
Yeah.
in the people's
shit, we did.
careers.
We
Joke though, she can shoot. I
She
ain't
can
taking
shoot, man.
anything away from her,
I think,
man.
I
And
think she can be Curry.
she's been pretty quiet. She's been pretty
Up and down. She's had
Yeah,
an up and down season.
you know, it's kind of hard to
Well,
bite your lips
No
sometimes.
offense. If you're that good, wouldn't you want to guard her and try to block her and have every single person on your team block her? She's passing. She's going to beat the record of most assists this year.
Okay, I can see it.
On
She,
that
she
side.
can
I
pass.
see that.
She
She's
has.
not- they already
knack for
said if she
passing.
keeps on passing because she can't shoot, so she passes to the person in the inside. and they're scoring every single time.
Oh, dude, but I feel kind of bad for you beating the crap out of her.
Yeah. They really are, man.
Beat the crap out of her because no offense.
I think everybody's playing hard though. You know what? There's a lot more eyes on it.
Yeah,
a lot more talk. They know it's going to be all over social media. They know every single game is going to be all over ESPN.
Yeah,
it's just that's kind of the nature of it, really.
The only thing that I had a problem with, it was in college when she would they would hype that up so much that
it was just about her.
Yeah, just about her.
Right,
and she was the only one that was good in college.
Yeah. Right.
And then she met that South Carolina team.
Oh yeah.
And they played some great defense.
Watch that game.
I mean, the thing is, when she would always go to her left, then she would right, catch them off guard.
All right,
dude.
That's all you had to stop, and they stopped that.
Stopped it. All right.
They drove her to the left.
Little studying.
Yeah,
you know.
I still think she's phenomenal.
Oh, she's good, but she has her days where she.
Oh,
if they figure
that's anybody.
Out,
that's anybody. Yeah. Anybody can have a bad day.
But if you get figured out, I mean, they know your weakness where you like to go left and or right hand shot.
I think that team, Iowa.
And she can shoot from anywhere on the court. She's
Iowa,
Steph Curry of
I think when she was with Iowa,
basketball.
Everybody knew she went that way. So the team that she's on now, Fever, every time she's being guarded that bad, she passes really quick inside.
And then
now now she's like almost like
I would even go to Larry Bird.
Magic.
Oh yeah, no good.
Oh, no.
And Larry Bird was great.
Larry Bird was good.
I would never go anybody past Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
Yeah, he's the goat on threes.
But you go past Michael Jordan.
Oh, I won't go past Michael Jordan.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
No one's past Michael Jordan. Okay. I would say yes, Dr. J. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still stick with Steph Curry. That's a special
for threes. Yeah.
Threes, yeah. Right.
If I had it between the two,
that's an easy answer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Curry's us and fire.
The only one of her weaknesses, she doesn't play great defense.
But who does?
Too, right? Who does? She's 6 foot.
Rodman.
She's 6 foot.
Small.
Rodman was a beast. He's the only person I know that can score 0 points and 50 rebounds.
Doing the dirty work. Get the rebounds and do the dirty
0
work.
points and 50 rebounds. Come on. Who else can do that?
He couldn't shoot whatsoever. No, yeah, he can do it.
Yeah.
But the Caitlin Clark thing, I tell you what, man, her next year, she's gonna probably be ready for it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be ready for
year. It takes time.
Nobody's good their freshman year. And any sport, no one's good their freshman year at all. Sorry.
Yeah.
Name one.
Good at the rookie year. Dominated the rookie year.
Shaq was not good. He couldn't shoot 3 throws. LeBron was not good.
LeBron was good.
LeBron dominated.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Penny Hardaway.
Penny.
Jordan didn't.
Where's Penny at now? Is he working at McDonald's?
Just ask me a question.
Is he working at McDonald's right now?
What?
Have you heard anything about Penny?
He's coaching for Memphis. He's Memphis Tigers.
Oh, Penny?
Is he?
He's the head coach. Yeah. So there.
No Penny.
Gotcha.
I'll give you that. I can't look that up right now because I get mad if I get on my phone.
You guys are ready for the upcoming election?
Oh yeah. Not really.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I'm not either.
Is anybody ready?
No.
Whatever. I don't care.
You're not old enough back there, right, to vote?
No.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Save your votes.
Yeah. So many.
Save your soul.
My question is, if Donald Trump and Joe Biden get in the
it's gonna happen.
UFC
gonna happen
title fight. Yeah, title fight. Who would you bet on?
Trump. He's gonna fight.
And
dirty.
why? And why?
He's gonna fight dirty.
He's gonna fight dirty.
He's gonna fight dirty.
Okay, they're both in their 70s. First of all,
and Biden. I don't know if he can open up his eyes.
I think Biden would be a sleeper.
I don't know.
I think he'll be a sleeper, not because he'll fall asleep or anything. But
have you seen videos of Biden lately?
Fall up the stairs.
Dude, he like lurch at the door.
I'd love to see Biden high. Can he open his eyelids?
I don't think Biden can raise his arms above his shoulder.
Could you imagine him being like the guy from Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene?
All right.
And then like Hank.
Hank just snaps into it like
hear those drums.
That's what it would have to be. There's no other way. I'm serious. Or they'd have to like Weekend at Bernie's the guy, like play some music or
that's the only possible way.
Fight. Biden, have you seen it? Have you seen it? I've watched a video recently where he's at a concert and everybody's dancing, everybody's kind of doing the thing. and he's literally like hands down, like looking up at the stage like
Wait a
with
minute, can you
fright.
look? His eyes were open?
Barely, but he's got this smile, but you can tell it's a fake one.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
like, hope I don't die. The music's loud.
That's all the Botox.
And then he like looks over at the bodyguard next to him, and he like slowly like holds his hand up, and they pound each other's hand, and he's like,
he's trying to tell me, get me out of here.
He's like Fire Marshal Bill. Remember
Oh,
Jim
let me
Carrey that did
guess.
that? Like, the guy's
me
gonna
tell you
wither
something.
away. It's wild. At least Trump
yeah.
can move around a little bit.
I think Trump would win.
Trump
I
will
mean,
win?
he's
Yes. But he would fight.
I'm
better.
just,
What
I
do
don't
you
know. I
think?
like the underdog.
because
I
the
like
other
the
guy's
underdog.
gonna
You always
die.
like the underdog.
I like the
You
underdog.
always like the underdog.
Joe Biden he may have that, I don't know, that
I love
snap
this.
ability
No
where
offense,
he just,
You know?
I'd love to see him stoned. Can he
it
open his
turns like
eyelids?
somebody like a Brandy Macho Man Savage and comes with an elbow to Trump's loose
Yeah,
hair.
whatever. He can't get up in it at all.
If Trump wanted to beat him in the ring,
But-
just get
but
Biden on a bike. He'll
That's
fall
what I
right
think.
off of
That's
it.
how you should vote. Who can pin who? Who can knock out who first?
Trump does have some experience in the ring, though.
Yeah, because he
Oh, he does though.
Yeah,
You're right.
WWE.
You're right. I forgot
that big
about
ass
Did you see
wrestling
him
shit.
clothesline like
Yes. Yeah, I did see it.
Trump.
I hate to admit it.
Trump off the top rope.
Yeah, I did
Hair
see it.
flying.
They're
and-
just flying.
That's when he didn't have the hair though. That's when he didn't have the hair. The whole
That
comb over
Trump-
shit.
that hair would be that
Yeah,
flipping and
that
flopping.
flips in the air
Yeah.
like a flock
Yeah.
of seagulls.
And it would really turn red. And instead of that orange,
Oh, geez.
That's when his
Spray
face was,
tan.
Yeah,
Did you see Trump tombstone Biden?
Biden raises up like the
Raise your
Undertaker.
shoulders
yeah
up,
dude.
man.
I think Biden would probably raise up like the Undertaker. No offense. What?
This snaps his neck.
You-
His brain starts to activate.
Praise the president. Right. Just tears into like the Hulk.
Dude, I'm actually picturing this shit.
Yeah, for real though.
What the hell's in the soup?
Hey,
though?
I got an idea. I got an
Hell's in the
idea for an
soup, though?
election. I see what I'm gonna run this by you guys. I brought this up the other day on the air. I think this is brilliant, but maybe not. Maybe this is gonna either be the greatest or the most worst idea you could ever come up with. Let you guys decide. You have AI as the president with two human beings on each side. So you vote for two people, but the middle, all the decision making that we can't apparently make anymore because we're just a bunch of morons apparently. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, let's let the computer do it. Make the right what it thinks is the right decision. Have two humans on each side being like, I think that's right. And if they both agree, let's go for it. If one of them doesn't, like, let's rethink our inks here a little bit. But I don't know. Like, it's bringing more people into it. I think just giving it on one guy or gal is too much.
I think we need to arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Do that shit.
maybe more candidates.
More
candidates. Just two, man. This is all we have.
You can go
You know,
independent. You can go independent.
something.
You know that, right?
Well, they don't get any votes,
Well, they get some because people don't want to vote for either one, so they vote independent.
and the independents either Democrat or Republican.
See, my
They
thing
lean
is
one way or one another, and somebody's gonna get those votes from that person.
You know, Mickey Mouse still gets like, I don't know how many
He
thousands
does.
of votes. Still,
it's like
still.
1%. Like, yeah, it's
Right.
like 1%.
Still gets a bunch of votes.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
It's
all we get to
hilarious.
choose from, right?
But
It's either
that,
I
Biden
see
or
your, I
Trump.
see your
That's
point.
it.
I see your point. I see your point.
that
I did.
robot idea, yeah, it might work.
I mean, if
No,
you
because then either
program
way,
it-
it's going to be Biden and Trump both hitting that button for the AI.
yeah, see what
person.
that does, though. I think it makes them almost think alike, Biden and Trump, in a way, where it'd be like, it's just not on one person anymore. We got to agree upon something with this AI who's
Can you share-
definitely way smarter than we are.
How about share that desk together?
Are
One on
they
each
are they
side?
going on campaign trails? I mean, or are they
Yeah.
campaigning?
Oh, it doesn't even have to be
Yeah.
Biden and Trump. It's just
know.
you. Okay, so if we vote the AI in, all right, that's making all the tough decisions. You know, it takes a lot of people to make a decision around, and then we vote for two people on each side of it, or one person on each side. They could be both. One should be Republican, one should be Democrat.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
It's
right.
fair.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
That's fair.
That's fair. But out of those two, you just vote for your best Democrat. You vote for your best Republican. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's a different weird idea, but
I like it.
I'm just trying to think ahead of the
not
future.
bad.
Like what we're doing right now obviously isn't working,
Not
right?
working, because we are picking the wrong people.
It's
You
not
know,
the
how
wrong
much was your
people.
lunch today? I
Yeah,
mean, come on.
exactly.
I don't
Yes.
think it's the wrong people. I think, no offense, I hate to say this, the whole Trump thing happening with him getting pleaded guilty or
Dude,
him
that's
not
a slap on the wrist.
No,
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know
more
much about that.
hillbillies are gonna come out of nowhere and vote for the man because
That's a
I want a
slap
felony. I want a felon in
Yeah.
the presidency.
That was a New York thing, right?
It's a slap on the
It's
wrist.
a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, he's gonna watch it. Watch he wins. And
I
he's
think he
gonna,
I've seen a few videos on it, but I know nothing about it.
I don't know much about it, but I just know
It's a
that
slap on the wrist.
was that tampering of
36
records or something.
charges, 36 felony charges that he got on, but he's gonna get them all washed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad boy Trump. Now go do something in the political race.
Pretty much.
This is exactly what's going to
Pretty
happen.
much.
From what I heard on what would be the Trump side, I guess, is like the Republicans are
The hush
very,
money.
very nervous about the upcoming election, so they're trying to just dig.
Then
Keep
the whole Biden son thing and everything else happened with that, and I don't.
You
care.
got to remember these guys
don't
are
care.
both. They're both wealthy. They don't. I mean,
Put a guy that doesn't have any money, that's a bum on the street, and put him in president and see how he
call that
how he
Obama.
runs it. How he runs it.
Hey, I liked Obama a
I'm
lot.
sorry.
Hey, compared to what we've had, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Put a
Obama
common person in makes no money, no nothing,
Now,
and job.
Yeah.
Put him as president. Why do you gotta have money?
well,
I don't care.
the only thing about the
Yeah.
money. That's where the
Money's rule all
That's
evil.
that's it. That's what it's all about.
that's exactly what it's all about. They can't go travel without money. You gotta have donors for some reason.
All I
to give him money.
all I picture is that DJ that was on MTV that was a homeless guy every single time, and he got the DJ thing gig on national TV.
Mhm.
His name was Jesse.
A homeless guy.
Yeah, they're doing MTV was doing a DJ kind of
Or
prop
VJ more or less.
Yeah,
where
VJ,
they
yeah.
Announce the videos and
where
stuff like
they're like everybody picked who they wanted to have.
Yeah.
This guy came off the streets, was homeless, and he got on the line, and everybody loved him. And he got picked, and he was on the radio. I mean, he was on MTV on the national TV station, everything else with Carson Daly, and it was Carson Daly and Jesse. And
Where is he now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably has millions now. He doesn't care. He has more
a
money than
beast.
he has more money than he
Whatever,
had
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense. I mean, it doesn't matter what.
Hey, I
happens
don't
in life.
care how much money you got. If you're doing stuff like this, if you're doing something you love,
More power to you, man.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
still do it. I always get that question: if you get the $1 million lotto ticket, what would
don't
you do?
care.
I'm like, I think I would still do what I
I'll
do.
still work. I will still work.
I'll
for
work
someone.
until
Well,
they
maybe
piss
not
me
as
off and
much.
say, "Screw you, I'm rich, bitch. I'm leaving."
I take more vacations. Damn.
Joe, you what's in that cup?
I would. I tell
That ain't
everybody
soup,
that.
is it?
I tell everybody that. And if I won the Mega Millions or anything like that, I would work until they piss me off and say, "I'm rich, bitch. Leave you. Peace
Yeah.
out."
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
You just
want to
pissed
work.
me off.
I would get.
I would work, but I
don't
would
wanna
own
get
my own job
lazy,
then.
man. I just don't want to get lazy.
I would own my
and
own
be-
business then. I would still work every damn day. I love working. I love working for people. That's what's keeping me at the place I work at now.
I think there's a fact to where like anybody who won past a certain number, I think, what was it? Some multi-millions of dollars. But like since like the late 90s, half of them killed themselves.
Or either ran out of money.
Ran out of money,
Yeah.
or they just
Didn't know
like
how to-
everybody was just it was too much, you know?
Well, even what Hunter said about working at the radio station. You got to love the job to do it.
All right.
And he loves his job. He's doing it for so long, since he was
Yeah.
18 years old
Yeah.
or 20 years old, whatever. And he loves it, and he's still there. And they like him there, and they want to keep him there.
He's
So
found his niche.
yeah. So
That's key right there, man.
and he does weddings and everything else. So I give him respect because of that.
Nice.
That
Appreciate
that there, he loves what he does for a living. And he should.
Yeah.
You love bartending. You do. Shut up.
I,
You're
I,
still
I,
there.
enjoy, I enjoy it, but
You still there.
it takes its toll on your
Yeah,
body,
it-
like
it
body
ta-
and
Yeah, I was gonna
mind.
say,
But it
being
takes
on your
toll on
feet
your
all day,
body,
too.
but
Yeah,
you
and
love
and your mind. You got the.
But you love being there. You
Yeah.
love helping people. You love serving people. You love the atmosphere that you're at.
Yeah,
Don't tell
I
me
have
you
to,
don't.
No, I have to agree with you on that because I mean, like I said, it does have its ups and downs
Oh, everything's gonna have the up and down.
because I mean, there's days I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
I
geez,
think everybody has that though.
did I
Good
just
times.
take that crap from somebody?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't splash this drink in this man's
I mean,
face.
it's a lot to it because you have to adjust to everybody's personality in order to make them happy.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's all good and well and whatever.
You take a lot of shit bartending?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in
It sucks.
I've
Yeah,
been
it
in
does
positions
suck.
where, like, for instance, it was this chick sitting at the bar, and this guy was all over. He was wasted,
Yeah.
and being
White girl wasted.
no, he was wasted.
Dude.
So I was like,
He was
I knew
like-
instantly when he came up to her and talked to her. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting for somebody. I'm lost. Can you help me? I was like, nah, that's a good pickup line.
All right.
He's trying to pick her up. So he gets closer, and over time, he's right
there. Yeah.
Sure, like,
he's the dude. He's that dude.
Oh,
he's the loudest.
I'm like, hey,
Hi.
Everybody knows.
hey,
All right.
don't you see you making her uncomfortable?
Right.
You know,
No, I'm not.
what?
What are you talking about?
No. Not only that, this is the funny part. He wanted to fight me for it. I'm like, oh, dude, no. Look, I don't want to fight you for it, but you're gonna have to leave.
I just work here, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know?
I don't get paid enough for it. But here's the thing: he got thrown out by the doorman.
Mhm.
Comes back in 10 minutes later, like nothing happened.
Mhm.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
What's up?
I went to the bathroom.
Like
I'm good now.
he was never there before, right? So I'm like, hey, you got to go. So we got him out again. Third time comes back in, got caught right at the door.
Right.
The doorman confronts him, pushes the doorman, and the doorman he didn't know. He didn't know.
Don't do
He
that.
didn't know that the doorman's son was right next to him.
Ah, don't do that.
He pushed him, turns around like he won the lottery.
Yeah.
His son's like, shoom,
Wham.
right out the door. I thought the dude
Wait a minute.
died, man.
Wait a minute. He fell off the brick?
You got lost.
No, he went over in the back where there's a rail right
Yeah,
there. in the
yeah,
back.
exactly.
He flew over that rail.
Damn.
Landed
Like
on his feet?
WWE.
Yeah, right.
W
He got tossed out like
tossed out.
that. Right.
Damn.
I've
I missed this?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the bars.
You
God,
still have bar tabs.
It used to be a little bit worse than it is now, I think.
It used to be. We can
Yeah.
definitely.
We got stories.
attest to
Remember
that.
Don?
Yes.
I hope Don's cool if he's telling this.
Don Hanner. Hope you.
Hey, man.
I hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I love Don, man. But he used to be a bouncer at the
Boathouse.
boathouse. It was a boathouse, and then it turned into like the tavern, St.
Yeah.
Joe Tavern. It had a bunch of different names, but there was one guy. He just was not. This guy deserved every bit of this.
Wasn't that my uncle Bronco that did that? You guys,
Maybe it was Don and somebody
it was
else.
Don and Bronco.
So they grabbed this dude, and there was a swinging door at the time. You unlocked it, you can just push it, and went
Yeah.
open. They used him as like a battering ram, dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everybody clapped. Everybody in the bar was like,
Yeah.
yes, actually bring him back in and do it again. Like this dude, you know how you get some people that are just so absurd that even like the good people in the bar that have like a really good heart are like, you know, I'm gonna let this one slide. Like this dude deserves it. This is terrible. I mean, they use this guy as a battering ram, and I
was there that
loved
night.
every bit of it.
Yeah, I was there that night.
That's the same thing. And at the end of that guy, when the guy got pushed out,
Mhm.
everybody stood up and they
Started
actually
clapping.
clapped. Yeah,
Actually,
there we
they
go.
clapped.
You know,
This guy was out of his mind.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go outside. Like, no, I don't want to go outside.
Actually,
Come on, let's do it for fun.
Same bar.
let's go.
Let's go.
same bar. Actually, my God rest his soul, Bronco. He actually was at the boathouse. This guy got in his face and said, hey, you can't tell me what to do. And he says, yes, I can. You gotta leave. You got two choices. You're gonna go out the front door, or you're gonna go in the lake.
Mm.
He says, well, you're not gonna do that. So
Maybe
then he-
both.
Then he touched him. Then he touched him. He says, oh, hell no. You're not touching me. Grabbed him. He says, you're going to go my choice now.
Yeah.
Pushed him out through the back door.
Right into the river.
Right into the river he
See ya.
goes.
Right.
And
Sink
then
and
he,
swim, buddy.
yeah, pretty much. And he says, I can't swim. I can't swim.
Well,
Then he went in after him and said, I'm going to save you. So now you have a choice. Do you want to stay here or do you want to go out the front door?
all right.
So
Yeah,
Soaking
his
wet.
nickname's
Soaking
Bronco for a reason, man. He can toss people. You know?
He's tough.
Yeah, dude.
I know. I remember
I
Bronco.
loved Bronco. He was a great guy. God
Oh,
rest his soul. But
Oh, yeah.
man,
Absolutely.
my uncle was awesome. That's how I got most bars.
But the
At
bottom line,
underage.
man, you in that type of environment, you always have to adjust for personalities.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
deal with different people.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing it every day. You're in front of people every day,
All the
different
time.
people,
Yeah,
you know, reoccurring customers, but new people, especially in the summer coming in.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? I got to vouch. Anytime I've ever been around you bartending or you've, you know, any experience you've been nothing but the greatest.
I
And that's why
appreciate
you're
that.
still doing it, man.
Appreciate it.
And you know what? You
That's what
wouldn't
people-
be
that's
if
what I
you
told him.
weren't,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
See, that's what I say.
But-
See?
Yeah, much respect, man.
I appreciate
You got
that.
a good name in this
Thank
area.
you,
People
dog.
love you.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
for
all the
yourself?
time.
What
Much
the hell?
deserved. Give me one more time. Hit it one more. Come on.
At least,
It's no joke, though, man.
Yes.
Everybody knows James.
at least
That's
give you a
for sure.
clap.
Well, I got that too.
Yeah, there you
Good job.
go. You know where the button's at, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, now no. Those two right there, man. Let me stop it right now. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that
You are.
I take my hat off to everybody that's in the same same position that I am. Just
Would you ever own your own bar?
no.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I was gonna say,
no,
man, that's
no.
woof.
No. That's a different story right there. That's
That's a different.
that's a
animal.
different beast right there.
Yeah.
Because I see
I wouldn't hurt
my
you.
boss and that guy
He's just running and running, and
running
and
all the
running,
time.
managing, running.
running, no sleeps,
He's
falling asleep in the
hunchback?
bar.
Yep.
Just I take my hat off to him. He's a workaholic guy.
He is.
He gets his stuff done, so to speak, I guess.
Mhm.
But he I don't know. He took me in when I was down and out, and he helped me out a lot. I appreciate the guy.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Good guy.
Quasimodo.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, man.
Thank you,
Yeah, he
Qua-
really
But
is.
at the same time, he
Yes.
needs to take a break, take a vacation, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Does
He's a
Does
workaholic.
he take no wait, does he take vacation?
Yeah, nowadays, he's been doing it a lot more these days, and he's just
Going back up the bell tower?
the Wickham Tower. He's gonna be there before you know it. It's gonna be at the Wickham Tower.
No, the bell
that top
tower.
one with all the lights.
Right.
The bell tower at Notre Dame, Quasimodo?
Oh, no, he's not Quasimodo just yet. He's getting close.
Master.
He's like Igor.
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 Yeah,
Right.
yes, master.
Yeah. What's going on with your eyeball?
Please don't beat me no more.
You
But-
know?
Hats off to everybody that works hard, man, and deal with people on a daily basis.
Yeah.
See that, but that's yeah. I mean, your line, and my line, everybody's line of work. You gotta love the job that you do.
Yeah.
If you can't love your job, then why the hell do it?
Yeah, or at least have that in the horizon, you
It
know, or an
is.
idea of what you want to do.
You
So
gotta
there's times
respect
where
it.
you definitely have to like,
Respect
dude,
the line
I
of
gotta
work.
go work somewhere. I gotta do it. And you know what? I'd say hats off to those people too. I mean, actually, sometimes more hats off because you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that
Oh, dude, I
You
see
know?
people lose their shit too, man.
for
working.
real
I see people.
on the grind.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I see people losing their crap over just like small things in the public eye because I won't say any names. I saw somebody that's like, fuck that,
Yeah, and
and
blow up. And,
throw stuff and
Yeah,
get
right.
mad at customers.
right.
James Smash.
I mean, I don't do that, man. I don't
get that anymore.
I don't get that mad.
don't,
I don't-
not anymore.
I have a high tolerance just for bullshit.
You have to. You have to. And that's why hats off to the servers and the
Yeah,
bartenders
yes,
and everybody in
it
that
is.
business.
because you have people coming in and run you to death, man.
Here's the thing, though. There are some people, though, where like the fourth time I go there and they're still just a piece of trash. Then I'm like, no, 3 strikes. Like you're done. Get a different job. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. We all know those people.
Yeah.
They're like you
Yes.
fucking hate your job. Like you got to talk to people. Like you're right here. I'm across the bar from you. and I
Why are
gotta-
you
You're
yelling?
making my day worse.
You're yelling at me for no reason. I
Right.
feel your spit on me.
I get it, but sometimes like yeah,
Stop.
find something.
Hostile detected.
Nice. Yes. He's got his cues ready. Oh, man.
Look, he worked it well.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
Perfect.
All right, guys, we're getting close to shutting it down. One more thing, man. What's up in your horizon for the future here?
Man, so there's a lot. Honestly, I haven't really disclosed this really to anybody but friends. But hey, what a better spot, what a better
Yeah.
place.
True.
Obviously, what I'm doing now, radio, syndication, and like I said, we're trying to move to Springfield and keep moving west. What that allows, though, is allows me to do other things because it can be recorded. I can do it on location.
Yeah.
That's very nice about that job. So it allows me to continue to like, well, what else do I want to do? I love golf. I'm a big golfer. I talk about it a lot on the show. My wife lets me golf a lot, which is amazing. You know, love you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that a lot.
He's in the 50%.
Yeah, there's not maybe even not even that.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's in the
So
50%.
You know what? Driving range. Let's do it. Let's open up a local driving range and something cool. That's like people are like, what, like a Top Golf?
I think
no,
Topgolf.
I'm thinking more like brewery. Like
would be fun.
I want it lit up. I want to be able to go at night after golf, like
Yeah.
golf after golf.
Yeah.
You know, lit up music. You
You
can
know-
get your brews, your stogies, and you can have wine for the ladies. It's a hangout spot, but the
You
guys
know-
like to hit balls.
You know, Top Golf, they serve alcohol.
I know they serve alcohol. Right.
They
You
don't
know
have-
what? Top Golf is expensive. Have you tried it?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
ridiculous.
It is expensive.
I mean, it's great. It's fun. I love it. It's a great time, but something a little bit more simple, local vendors, and have that
Get
local
everybody involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of room for that around here. I just, and the golfers love golf. I'll tell you what. If females love what do females love?
wine.
Lifetime. Like
Damn, you
there's
say
dudes
lifetime.
out there that like love golf.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
all I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about.
I
I'm
do
gonna
that.
go to work, but I'm not gonna think about work. I'm gonna think
Oh,
about
good
after work
God.
when we get 9 in real
Yeah.
quick. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think
like
there's
that.
golf in the horizon somewhere, whether it's working somewhere or
So
making
that's your
something of my
hope.
own, or but that's kind of like the 5-year plan, rather than not dying.
5-year plan.
Yeah.
5-year plan of opening a golf
Yeah, something
locally.
probably. Yeah, I see a
You
lot.
want to stay around the area?
I
huh?
see that generally.
So
I think there's a lot of opportunity around here. I think you just got to hit the right,
Yeah.
So
you have the right idea.
So
the right vein,
James,
the pulse.
for you to have your last thought, what is your last thought for Hunter? You would like to ask him or say?
Well, I've known Hunter for a long time here. So, yeah. And dude, you've made me laugh so many times, man.
Appreciate that, man.
It's been
We've had some good times.
Yeah,
Did pound puppies.
yeah, I was just thinking about that, man.
Yeah.
It's only a few people that know about that, but dude,
It's a drink, by the way.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
a
it kind of
shot.
sounds a little bit like something different, but
yeah, it's a shot.
right.
And it's one of those shots that
Oh, it gets you, man.
gets you every
It
time.
gets you.
It's like a topper.
But just for I don't know, you've been one of the coolest guys I've been around, man. I appreciate that.
man. Appreciate
And,
that.
I wish you the best in future endeavors. I really hope we can do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
and-
great, man. This is
And
fun. That's planned.
this-
For
this-
real,
this-
though. This is
I don't know, just chop it up a little bit and talk about stuff. I love doing this.
Yeah.
This is something I like doing right here.
right.
So I know I keep saying it, and I know you stop looking at me like that, Joe. I got to be more consistent. And sorry about this, guys, but I plan on doing it because I have a lot more.
Oh, we are.
I have a lot more left in.
There's a
in the
lot to
tank.
talk about.
Oh, there's
man.
a lot to talk
Oh,
about.
yeah.
With Hunter,
Oh,
we'll
man.
we'll have a couple more shows with him, but we're having other shows out there.
Yes,
Cool.
we're putting together some stuff here, so look out for us, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
But once again, man, thanks for coming on the
Yeah.
show, brother.
Hey,
I appreciate
you
it.
guys.
Thank you.
Seriously,
All
that
right,
was a
guys,
blast.
this
Had a
is
blast.
Hunter Wright on the show for the 22nd episode of Third Eye Truth Era podcast.
Yeah.
We are signing off. All right.